Hey, student! Watch this video and learn, well, 5 expressions about love and relationships in English. Coming up. Hey, student! I am Teacher Prix and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. We are live. This is a live lesson. And yesterday was Valentine's Day. Such a romantic holiday in the United States, And although, because yesterday was Sunday, I decided to prepare a very sweet lesson for you guys today, So thank you so much for participating live. Tell me where you are from, Are you from Brazil? Are you from Argentina? From Mexico? From Thailand? Where are you from? And, was Valentine's Day a special day for you yesterday? Did you celebrate Valentine's Day? And if not, when is Valentine's Day in your country? Maybe you celebrate Valentine's Day on a different day, on a different date. Like in Brazil, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day on February 14th. We celebrate Valentine's Day on June 2nd. So let me know if you celebrate Valentine's Day or not, okay? And guys, quick spoiler here. Well, tomorrow we're going to have another lesson, probably not live, but on Wednesday, we're going to have a master class, okay? Master class coming for you guys. It's going to be really, really nice. And this master class from Wednesday will be available here on the channel for 24 hours only. You will know all about it, okay? I will let you guys know. So make sure to catch the live lesson from Wednesday, which is going to be really special. Now, today we are going to talk about love, expressions connected to relationships, love that native speakers use in conversations, movies, TV shows, you name it. They use these expressions, okay? Now, why learn these expressions? Teacher, I have better things to do. Well, my friend, I think that when you learn a language, it's also interesting to know a little bit about the culture of the country you want to go, you want to visit, that you want to learn the language, okay? So Valentine's Day was on February 14th, and it's a very important holiday for Americans. Now, here, in this case, in the US, even though it focuses on couples, boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, husband, wife, even though it focuses on these relationships, it also celebrates friendships, okay? So it's not only about romantic relationships, you can also celebrate friendships on this day. But of course, the media, TV and TV shows will focus on, the romance, love, broken hearts and stuff, okay? So that is important for you guys to know, okay? So that is really good piece of information. Now, people in relationships, they often show their affection, they show their love, okay? And there are many cool expressions for you guys to use. Maybe the next time you travel abroad, you could find your love, your soulmate, your better half, Who knows? Traveling abroad, this could happen. So you never know. Talking about love and relationship, that is more common than you imagine, okay? So you got to prepare for that. That conversation is going to happen. Now, the first expression, and I'm going to show you some small short scenes from movies or TV shows where native speakers use these expressions. Guys, if it were possible for me to show you all the movies, all the podcasts, all the TV series where these expressions are being used, I wouldn't finish the live today. It would take me a long time to finish the live lesson because these expressions are really popular among native speakers. They use them very often, of course, in specific conversations connected to relationships, to romance, but these are really popular ones. So I don't know what kind of movies you like to watch, but in many chick flick movies, romantic movies, these expressions are on, okay? So to ask somebody out is a phrasal verb, okay? And when you ask someone out, it means you are inviting that person to go out with you in a more romantic way, that boy you're into or that girl you're into. You ask them to go out with you on a date, okay, on a romantic dinner or to the movies. You are interested in that person. Now, you don't usually say, oh, can I ask you out? That's not how it usually happens, okay? We usually use this to tell people that we invited someone to go out, okay? So you don't directly say to the person you like, hey, can I ask you out? No, that's not how it works. In conversations, when you are talking about your crush, you talk about that. Oh, I wanna ask Peter out, but I don't know. What if he says no? Okay, so I want to invite Peter to go out with me, but what if he says no? What if he looks at me and says, no thanks, I'm busy? So usually in conversations, we are talking about the situation where we want to invite someone or where we invited someone to go to dinner or to the park or to watch a movie, to do something, okay? Now here I have some examples. So if you like her so much, if you like Linda so much, why don't you ask her out? Why don't you ask Linda out? Why don't you invite Linda to go out with you if you like her so much? You're always talking about Linda. Linda. Why don't you ask Linda out? Ask her to go to the movies with you, to have dinner, to do something, go for a walk, okay? Another example, maybe, let's see. Okay, so this is me, I call my friend. I'm super excited. And then I call my friend and I say, Pachi, you're not going to believe this. You are not going to believe. Peter he finally asked me out. I know. I don't know what to wear. I don't know. Should I wear a dress? Should I wear a skirt? What do you think? So that's the idea. So here I'm telling my friend that Peter finally asked me out, okay? So that's the idea. I'm talking to someone about what happened. For the boys or for the girls who want to invite someone, maybe you are talking to your friend and saying, oh, I want to ask that person out. I want to ask that girl out or that boy out, okay? Now let's take a look here at a short scene from a TV show. All right. Here we go.
Nice doing business with you, Dylan Harper.
Hey, I was thinking of getting some lunch. Do you know a place?
Are you asking me out?
Well, I'm not asking you out.
I will repeat it one more time.
Nice doing business with you, Dylan Harper.
Hey, I was thinking of getting some lunch. Do you know a place?
Are you asking me out?
Well, I'm not asking you out.
So here what happened. I didn't take notes on everything they said. I forgot to do that part. But basically, at the end of the conversation, the guy looks at her and says, hey, do you want to, have lunch or something? And then she's like, dude, are you asking me out? Now, this is common, okay? Maybe you are having a conversation with a friend or with a colleague, and this colleague is being very nice to you, very cool, very friendly, very gentle. And then this person invites you, hey, do you want to grab some coffee? Do you want to get together later? Do you want to have dinner? And then you're like, hey, are you asking me out? So that is very common. In some cases, the person could say, yes, I'm asking you out. Do you want to go out with me? Or the person can be a little embarrassed, like he was in the movie, and he says, "No, I'm not asking you out. Duh, you're my only friend. I'm not asking you out, okay?" So this is possible, all right? It's important. Now, people here in the chat, when was the last time somebody asked you out? I want to know. If it was a long time ago, it's okay. It happens. It happens to the best of us, So when was the last time, someone asked you out? I want to know, and I'm going to read some answers here, okay? When was the last time someone asked you out? Don't be sad. If your heart is broken, it's okay. We all get that sometimes, but you can be happy. Maybe someone will ask you out again. For me, it's been a really long time. Okay, let me be the first one to share this. Too much information, actually, but hey, why not? I can't remember the last time someone asked me out. Probably a year ago. Oh my God. I can't believe it. The last time someone asked me out was like a year ago. Well, the pandemic, what are we going to do? So I want to know, I shared my part. Now you share yours. When was the last time someone asked you out? Okay, let's practice this together. So I want to know. And as always, hit that like button. Show me your support because that really helps the channel grow. Now let's keep going. We keep moving. The next expression. This is a little sad actually, okay? This is not a very happy expression, unfortunately. Dump. To dump someone. Well, my friends, when you dump someone, you basically end the relationship suddenly, okay? It's like, I don't want to go on. I don't want to continue the relationship with you. But basically, the same thing happens as it happened in Ask Out. I'm not going to look at the person and say, I'm dumping you. It's possible, okay? It's possible. Maybe you are in a fight. You're having a fight. I hate you. I'm going to dump you, you asshole, I can say that. But usually we are talking to people about it. Oh, Peter dumped me. He left me. He ended very abruptly. We were together and then, he left me. He didn't say anything. He just said, this is not working anymore. I'm sorry. I don't want to see you again. And he dumped me. Okay? So that's the idea of dumping. And just like Ask Out, I usually talk to someone about it. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Peter dumped me. What a piece of shit. This is a bad word to say. What a piece of shit. If you want to describe someone who's horrible, who's bad, what a piece of shit. You can describe someone like that, but it's really bad, okay? But I call my friend, I call my sister, and I say, Pat, Peter dumped me. I don't know. We were fine. Everything was fine. And then yesterday, he fucking texted me. And he dumped me. I know. It sucks. So that's the idea of dumping, okay? Hey, don't dump people, Be nice when you're breaking up, Be gentle. Be friendly. I don't know if I was friendly the last time I broke up with someone. I'm not a very, I can't say that I was nice. So, moving on, let's focus on the example. To dump someone, he is so awful. Here's an example. Let's say I'm talking to my friend. Ju, he's so awful. He's terrible. Why don't you dump him? Because he's not a good person. He's not nice to you. He's always late. He never calls you. So, get rid of him. Dump him. He's a piece of shit, He doesn't deserve your love, girl. And the boys, this is not just for girls, okay? This is for boys as well. Maybe you are having a conversation with your brothers, with your friends, and you can tell, Alicia is really boring. She's annoying me. I'm going to dump her. I'm going to dump that girl. I was going to say another word, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to dump that crazy girl. You can do this, okay? So people can dump anyone they want. They can dump anyone, anywhere, anytime. Now here, let's take a look at an example from a movie, I think.
I got fired from my job. And to top it off, Rodolfo dumped me. He dumped me.
All right, let's take a look at it again.
I got fired from my job. And to top it off, Rodolfo dumped me. He dumped me.
All right, so here, if you don't know the movie, they were having a conversation, and the girl listening, she was angry at her sister because she thought, wow, her life is perfect. She has the perfect boyfriend. She has the perfect life. And then the girl started talking and said, no, I don't remember the name of the guy, Rudolph, or I don't remember. He dumped me. He dumped me. Maybe by phone call, on the phone, or by texting, or face to face. I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't want to have a relationship with you anymore. I'm sorry. This is not working. And then when I talk to my friend, I can say, he dumped me. My life is horrible. I am in a mess. I don't have a job. My boyfriend dumped me. So life sucks, Well, Jean says that he was never asked out, okay? Well, have you ever asked someone out? That would be interesting. Let's see. Someone says that I was asked out yesterday. Okay. That's good. That's nice. Valentine's Day. That is cool. Moving on. Do you wanna? Now, this is not an expression, okay? But why did I want to show you this, the beginning of this question? Do you wanna? This is a very common question Americans use when they want to invite someone to do something, when they want to ask somebody out. They don't necessarily say, can I ask you out? I am into you. I like you. Let's have dinner together. No, they try to be subtle, because depending on the person, if a guy comes to me and says, wanna hang out, they need to be, you gotta watch the language. So Americans are very informal, and very often when they're asking somebody out, they don't say, would you like to go on a date with me? Would you like to have dinner with me? That's not what Americans do. They can. Okay, it is possible. It's not incorrect. But very often they will say something a little bit more informal. Hey, do you want to have some coffee? Do you want to grab lunch sometime? Do you want to hang out sometime? They love the word sometime. In the future, not now. Playing it cool. I don't want it right now. That's the idea. So they will use this very often. Hey, do you want to catch a movie or something? The or something is also very common. Do you want to catch a movie or something? Do you want to hang out or something? Do you want to grab lunch sometime? The expression grab lunch means have lunch, okay? It's just a little bit more informal. Do you want to grab lunch sometime? Do you want to grab a bite to eat? Also possible. So this is not an expression. This is a very common question. And I don't use this question just for romantic reasons. Context, sense the tone, understand the situation. But on Valentine's Day, or if someone is interested in you, they will use this question. Hey, I was thinking, do you want to have lunch with me? One of these days? Oh, that's great. Sure, let's do this, okay? So it's very common, all right? And you can invite your friends. You can invite your boss. You can invite your colleagues. This is not a romantic question. It's just a very common informal question to ask people to do something with you. Hey, do you want to go to the movies tonight? It's much better than always using, would you like? Hey, would you like to go to the movies with me? don't do this, okay? Especially if you are trying to get closer to that person, okay? Moving on. Hey, special moment of the lesson. Hit the like button if you haven't, already. Please make sure to do that. And if you are not part of this family yet, I want to become exclusive with you. And how do we become exclusive? Well, by subscribing. When you subscribe, YouTube understands that you like the vibe, you like the channel, and you want to learn more about it so that the next time I go live, only the exclusive people will know about it. So make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and let's keep going, okay? Moving on to pop the question. I really like this one, And to pop the question, here the relationship is getting a little bit more serious, So to pop the question means to propose, Will you marry me? That's the question. Will you marry me? Do you want to be my wife, my husband, my soulmate? If that's such a thing, So I am proposing. So here again, I'm not going to look at my loved one and say, I'm going to pop the question. Are you ready? I'm going to pop the question. This is usually when I'm talking to other people. And then I tell my best friend, Lily, John finally popped the question. So John finally asked me to marry him. He finally popped the question. He finally asked me to marry him. Yes! Or maybe you are having a conversation with your best friend and you know that he wants to get married. He's been dating for a very long time. So you can look at him and say, hey, oh my God, you've been dating forever. When are you going to pop the question? When are you going to ask your girl to marry you? When are you going to ask your boy to marry you? Okay, so when are you going to pop the question? Okay, that's the idea. All right, so let's see what examples I have here. Yeah, these are the same examples, but let me show you a scene of a TV show, okay? Real quick. Is this 4? No, this is 4.
You proposed to Penny?
I don't want to talk about it.
Where did he pop the question? What did you say?
She said no. Can we drop it now?
It wasn't a real proposal. I wasn't a real proposal.
Let's take a look at it again.
You proposed to Penny?
I don't want to talk about it.
Where did he pop the question? What did you say?
She said no. Can we drop it now?
It wasn't a real proposal. I wasn't a real proposal.
Very well. So here, Penny, this is the, how do I say it? Big Bang Theory. And in this episode, they are talking about it, about the proposal. And then they talk about Leonard, the guy who proposed to Penny. And then the other guy, I think his name is Raj, he asks, wow, that's amazing. Where did he pop the question? I think it's where, I don't remember now because I didn't take notes. So where did he pop the question? So where was it? What were you doing? He wants to know how it happened, where it happened. And then the girl, Penny, she's not happy about it because she doesn't think it was a proposal, a real situation. He doesn't agree with the way Leonard proposed to her, asked her to marry him. So she's a little angry and she said no because of the way Leonard asked. So if you want to know how he asked, well, you have to watch the TV show. Can't talk about that here. Now, finally, the last one, to have a crush on. We cannot end this without using this very common expression. When you have a crush on someone, it means you have feelings for that person. You have a romantic infatuation for that person, okay? Is it serious? I don't know. You are in love, okay? When I say I'm in love, it may not be necessarily very serious. At that moment, I have intense feelings in my heart, But when you say, oh, I have a crush on that person, it means you have feelings for the person. You are interested. You like that person. You know? You have feelings for them. Now, here are some examples. He's only being nice to you because he has a crush on you. Here it didn't say to you, but he's only being nice because he has a crush on you. Because Peter is not nice to anybody here in the firm. He's only nice to you because he has a crush on you. He likes you. That's why he's nice to you. Has this ever happened to you? Let me know. Oh my God, Pete likes you? Huh? I didn't know he had a crush on you. I didn't know Peter liked you. Oh my God, Susie totally has a crush on you. So guys, these examples I'm giving you, maybe not the names like Pete, but these are examples I have seen in movies. I have seen in TV series. They're very common phrases, especially the totally, so common. Oh, she totally has a crush on you. Oh, yeah, totally, totally. I know. He totally likes you. So these are exaggerations that we often hear in conversations. So these are common phrases that you may hear native speakers saying because it's their everyday life. You know, maybe I'm talking to my colleague at work and we have a coffee break, and then I tell her, oh, Peter asked me out. What? I didn't know Peter had a crush on you. Tell me more. I want to know everything. So that is a very common expression. Now let's take a look at the final video for you guys.
Can you believe he just offered me a restaurant? I would kill for this job. I mean, I can totally do this job, and God knows I paid my dues. Oh. Pete's just doing this because he has a crush on me.
Let's see it one more time.
Can you believe he just offered me a restaurant? I would kill for this job. I mean, I can totally do this job, and God knows I paid my dues. Oh. Pete's just doing this because he has a crush on me.
Awesome. So here in this conversation, Monica is talking about Pete and how Pete offered a restaurant. Pete is very rich, okay? He's a millionaire. And in this episode, he offered a restaurant for Monica to manage. She would be the chef. She would take care of all the restaurant. But he's only doing that for Monica because he has a crush on her. Because can you imagine buying a restaurant for someone? Well, you gotta like that person a lot. So he's only doing that. He's only offering a restaurant to Monica because he has a crush on her, because he likes her. And that's what they talk about in this short conversation, okay? Now, I could go on and show you more and more examples where they use these expressions. In more parts of the TV show, they use these expressions, but these are very popular ones. And if you watch some romantic movies, you're going to hear this a lot, very, very often, okay, my friends? Now, other than that, if you want to be notified every time I go live, make sure to check the descriptions of this video. You can check my official website, register your email, and I'm always going to be notifying you about cool stuff that is coming. I also have a free ebook that you can download. So if you want to become part of this beautiful and active community of English learners, make sure to check everything out. Other than that, my friends, thank you so much. Share this lesson with your friends, and I'll see you tomorrow for another lesson. Thank you. Bye-bye.